Hey responders and RMPs, Chrissy Brooks with Northern Plains Health and Safety. Grab your decision tree, it's hypo time. So we're going to get started week ending 4/12/25, and this week we are dealing with dry ice. So we're going to read through our decision tree. We're going to read every word out loud because it's good practice and it keeps our mind fresh. All right, here is our scenario. A box labeled as cooling fish is leaking on a belt line with dry ice crystals forming on the corners. It also has a Class 9 diamond label. The cardboard is becoming damp and too weak to hold the contents. When you open the box, you find frozen fish fillets and chunks of dry ice. There are no fumes that irritate the skin, visible fumes, smoke, or irritating odors. Answer the questions below based on this scenario. So I'm going to pause here, let you guys go through your decision tree. So go through, read your decision tree, and we'll be right back. All right, so as you're going through your decision tree, we're going to, this one is nose. We get a yes here because we do have a diamond hazard label. We're not prohibited. We're not one of these that we allow in our system, but we don't clean up. Come over here. Dry ice is not edible, so this one's going to be a no. We're going to end up down here in our yellow box. A designated responder needs to clean this up. So yellow box, response sheet or containment sheet. We are going to go through our response sheets, and there is one for Class 9. It's on page 6. So I'm going to give you a minute to go through that response sheet. Go ahead and read it out loud. I'm going to pause right here and then we'll come back. All right, I forgot to mark the Class 9 here. And as we're going through our response sheet here, so basically it's telling us this is a limited hazard. Solids, we're going to just clean them up, place absorbed material into a lined spill tray. If you look at number 3, part C, dry ice shipments bearing the Class 9 label should not be processed through the DMP. Allow dry ice to evaporate in a well-ventilated area. So we're going to move to a well-ventilated area and let that dry ice just evaporate. And after we let that dry ice evaporate, it's gone. And what are we left with? Well, if we go back up here, we're just left with frozen fish fillets. And those are going to be a non because they're edible, right? So our dry ice is gone, and all we have left is frozen fish. So that one's going to be a non. So honestly, this damage is actually pretty easy because you're not going to need to do anything hazardous. We're not making a green bag. We're not making a bucket or a barrel, any of that. Basically, we're just letting the dry ice dissipate, and then we're going to take care of the fish like we would any other damage. Put it in a non bag because it's edible. Put the sticker on and throw it away. So can you sign into the MFA page? Hopefully you're getting a yes. If not, please talk to your health and safety supervisor. Also, I verify that I can get into ETT then with that password that is generated with my own token and rack FID. I know that I need to access the waste disposal flowchart electronically for every single one of those leakers. If you can't get into the quick reference guide, you don't know where it's at, click here, how to get to the waste disposal flowchart. That's going to help you out. So let's go through the waste disposal flowchart with this one because I feel like some of us are going to be confused. So spilled, leaking, liquid or powder, or surrendered to the DMP. Yes. We didn't spill outside of the facility. We didn't enter a drain. We don't have reportable quantity. Then going down to the red box, does a spilled product fall into one of these categories? It's not acute hazardous waste. It's not a biohazard because it's something that's edible. It's not a pressurized cylinder, DEA controlled substance, pharmaceutical, or explosives. So then this one, are the contents verified as non via ETT? So technically not verified as non via ETT, but it is an edible product. So we know anything that's edible, we get to automatically assume as a non. So on this one, we're going to end up going to our non-regulated item disposal procedures. We're going to bag that frozen fish up just like it's a non that we solidified. We're going to put a sticker on it and put it in the trash. So we're going to end up here in our blue box for this one. Follow non-regulated item disposal procedures. What do you do with RCRA clean containers? RCRA clean containers are those hazardous chemical bottles that you have emptied out. Now you just have an empty plastic bottle, no longer hazardous. We're going to dump that in the trash can. What tells us how to dispose of our hazardous materials? That's going to be our waste disposal flow chart. Hopefully you have your DOK in the works. It is just the beginning of the month. So if you do not know what a DOK is or where to get one, shoot me an email. I'll send it to you. All right, and then that takes us all the way to our last page already. So go ahead, use your drop downs, drill down to yourself. Make sure that once you have that done that you click this button. This button is what submits your name, employee number, center to my files. So make sure that we are hitting that brown button right there. And we'll see everybody next time. I really appreciate you guys being here for my calls, learning all that you can, and reach out if you have any questions. See you next week.